Hi, this is Scary with Scary's Wide World of Mystery. I'm going to be doing a reading for the new moon in Gemini. Hi, Gemini. I hope your birthday season's treating you well. You guys have had a combust Mercury. So it's been really easy to just broadcast all of our thoughts and ideas to the world. It seems like, unless of course the sun overpowers it, but I don't know. I have my own combust Mercury in my progress chart. Mine's in Aries. So I've read a lot of things online about it. One of my other astrologer friends clued me on to what it meant, and she said that it can seem like people don't really hear me or listen to me or have a hard time getting my point across, and it's like that sometimes, for sure. I do feel like a lot of people misunderstand what I'm trying to say, or take something that I say out of context or in the wrong way. And then I look back in hindsight and I can, because I'm really empathetic, I can see how and why they took it the way that they did. Sometimes the road to hell is paved with the best of intentions, right, Gemini? I'm using the Tarot of Pagan Cats deck on a cat blanket. I had to spray down a bunch of bug repellent down in here too, because I did not want to be itchy when I got out of this treehouse. I was doing my readings on the trampoline, but then my dog Bella started attacking me, probably because I'm surrounded by cats. And I decided maybe the treehouse was a better option. Plus, my phone was dying, and the portable charger I have, for some reason, it used to work really well. Okay, we have a card out. It just came out. Fell out. Oh, you can't see it. Let me move it. It usually kicks butt. And for some reason, all of my electronics have been acting up ever since Uranus, moved into Taurus. It's like technology no longer... Sorry, I've got ants on me. Has a place on this earth or something. I don't know. And I don't know how to feel about that either. And honestly, I've been trying... As hard as it has been to stay off of social media lately because of all the Gemini energy, I've been trying to stay off of social media as much as I can at this time because of the fact that technology has been frustrating, dealing with other people has been frustrating, being misunderstood constantly and consistently is frustrating. And then, of course, there's the added triggers of all these public figures committing suicide, which doesn't help me very much, to be honest. It's something that is kind of a sore spot for me. Okay, I think I feel the rest of your reading, Gemini. Oh, do I have it upside down? Nope. Okay. Oh boy. Yep. This tree house has tons of ants. And it's not really the ants that bug me so much, but it's the oak mites that get to me, because they're like tree herpes, in my opinion. Like, they're these little tiny, tiny bugs that you can't really see. And they burrow into your skin, and they usually try to burrow in areas that are, that you would usually cover, like your genital areas, wherever you wear underwear, basically. So it happened to me once. I got a bunch of oak mites, and it looked like I had the razor burn from heck. I'm sorry, Gemini. I know you probably don't want to hear any of this, and it's probably going to make you paranoid about trees now. But trees create our air, and you guys are air, so use bug spray. Yeah, see? And, who knows how this is going to get interpreted by somebody. But it's been really hard to just keep my mouth shut lately as well, because let's just face it. When Gemini doesn't have anybody to talk to, then they just kind of start talking, to see if they can just talk to anybody. And that's kind of how I've been feeling lately. I don't really have a whole lot of people to talk to. Alright? I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have 6 children. I don't get to leave my house very often. And when I do, it's a task, Occasionally we'll have company over or whatever, but I'm still pretty new to the area that I live in. I'll just say it, Kansas, okay? I moved to Kansas just recently. And I don't really have any friends out here. Not for lack of trying either. I'm a little out there as a person, and I don't think the people of Kansas were quite ready for me. But I guess that's another matter for another time. Okay, Gemini. If that resonated with you for any reason and helps you for some reason, I'm really glad. And thank you for listening to my rambling. All right. 3 of Wands, Gemini. So it feels like you have some convictions that you are needing to stand up for, and that are held very closely to your heart. My gosh, I'm literally like picking ants off of me right now. I am so sorry, guys. I thought this was a good idea. Apparently not. You guys have some convictions that are very close to your heart that you are standing up for at the moment, okay? And let's just say this wand is you, okay? So you guys are having to stand up for yourselves. Let's say that this wand is the things that you care about, and this is the people that you care about, okay? So, or let's just say the middle one is beliefs as well, okay? Because, we care about our beliefs very much. Our principles and our beliefs are, things that people tend to hold very dear. Like, people will even fight for them. And you should definitely fight for yourself, stand up for yourself, Gemini. And you should definitely stand up for and fight for what you believe in. And stick up for those that need to be defended at this time. Just remember that with this combustion of Mercury, people may take the things that you say the wrong way, okay? Like just today, I don't always accept a whole lot of friend requests from strangers, but, occasionally I will. I make sure to check out their profiles first, see if we have any interests in common, make sure it's a real profile, etc. And then I will either accept or, remove the friend request. Well, I chatted with a new person that friend requested me today, and I was trying to make, regular small talk and, kind of joke around and stuff like that, and I think I offended them because they just abruptly stopped talking to me. And I was like, whoa, what did I say wrong? you know? It's been kind of a lot like that lately. It's kind of felt like I say something, and the next thing I know, everybody's pissed off at me and not talking to me. Okay? And some of the things that I have said, looking back in hindsight, I could have probably said in a more tactful and gentle manner. Okay? So keep that in mind when you are sticking up for the things, the people, and the beliefs, and yourself. Okay? People are probably going to misconstrue what you are trying to say. So I guess that whole combust Mercury thing came in handy. All right, the second is King of Swords in reverse. Okay? Yeah, Gemini. That's exactly what it feels like. We are like, we are like the masters of communication, literally, because, we are ruled by the planet Mercury, the planet of communication. And it has felt like my whole world has just been turned upside down. It's been really disheartening because I really like talking to people, but it seems like no matter what I say, they're just going to take it the wrong way. It feels like we're like this because people see us like this. Okay. We kind of just say things as we see it. We call it as we see it, okay? Does that mean that we necessarily are always 100% accurate with what we say about things? Yes and no, okay? There is a value, an inherent value in calling things as you see them, okay? There is. But sometimes the truth can really hurt people. So keep that in mind, that people are really sensitive at this time, okay? And try to be as gentle with yourself first and foremost as possible, because as we treat ourselves is how we treat others. So if you're feeling grumpy and ornery like I have been lately, maybe just don't talk, okay? I've been trying to talk less because honestly I've been pretty upset, not just at myself but at others' inability to be empathetic with others, okay? That's what I've been running into a lot lately, is that it seems like people really lack empathy for others. And maybe instead of just everybody being so up in their egos, people should be opening their hearts and trying to listen from that place, and maybe they won't be as offended. Because when you listen from your heart, that's when the true meaning of what somebody is saying comes out, okay? Like, somebody can be seemingly very kind to you, okay, but what they're really saying is fuck you, alright? So it can go both ways. Somebody can be angry and screaming obscenities at you, but what they're really saying is, I feel so alone and scared right now. I need somebody. Okay, well, moving on. Knight of Swords. Okay. So yeah, I think you guys really need to go be at the places where you are understood by people that listen to you with their hearts, Gemini, because not being able to communicate with people for whatever reason makes you depressed, makes you sad, okay? Like, that communication is like your guys' whole reason for being, to exist. is to communicate, right? I think, therefore I am. I speak, therefore I am. So go where the love is, Gemini, and you'll be able to get through this period in time. Hopefully, things will calm down a little bit come Leo season, because I'm really thinking that Cancer season is going to be very emotional. So hopefully by the time Leo season comes around, things will have calmed down, because during Cancer season, people will probably be working through a lot of their emotions that they're not quite understanding yet, and they'll be able to understand them. All right. I love you, Gemini. Have a wonderful rest of your season. Bye.